Israel's military, the Israel Defense Forces, maintains a smaller active force, but relies heavily on a large and rapidly mobilizable reserve component. As of 2024, Israel has 169,500 active personnel. Its reserve personnel number 465,000, with the call-up cap recently increased by 50,000 to 450,000 until August 31st, 2025, to support ongoing operations in the Gaza Strip. This brings Israel's total military manpower to 642,500. Conscription is mandatory in Israel. Following the October 7, 2023 events, the IDF called up nearly 300,000 reservists, who served an average of 136 days per year. While the initial turnout rate for reservists was an unprecedented 120%, current participation has reportedly declined to less than half. This decline is attributed to exhaustion, economic hardship, and growing discontent over exemptions from service, particularly for the Haredi community. Israel's ability to rapidly mobilize a large reserve force is a critical strength for sustained operations. However, prolonged deployments are incurring significant economic hardship, mental health issues, and societal strain, indicating a potential long-term vulnerability. While demonstrating impressive initial turnout and operational capacity, the sustained high tempo of reserve duty leads to exhaustion and economic hardship, impacting mental health, family relationships, and careers. This creates a significant societal and economic burden, as highlighted by watchdogs warning of severe economic damage. The issue of Haredi draft exemptions further exacerbates these tensions. While Israel's reserve system provides a large pool of trained personnel for immediate crises, its sustainability in prolonged multi-front conflicts is a growing concern, potentially limiting its long-term operational endurance without significant societal and economic adjustments. Israel's military expenditure has seen a dramatic surge reflecting the heightened security environment. Its military expenditure rose by an unprecedented 65% to $46.5 billion in 2024. This figure represents 8.8% of Israel's GDP, making it the second highest in the world in terms of military burden relative to its economy. This increase marks the steepest annual increase since the Six-Day War in 1967. The 2025 national budget is set at NIS $756 billion, $203.5 billion, with the Defense Ministry's budget alone reaching a record NIS $110 billion, $29 billion. Israel's unprecedented surge in defense spending reflects an immediate high-priority response to ongoing multi-front conflicts and perceived existential threats. However, this comes at a significant economic cost, potentially impacting other budget areas and leading to increased debt. The surge is directly linked to the multi-front war, including operations in Gaza and direct strikes against Iran. This indicates a national prioritization of security above all else, including potential economic trade-offs. The high percentage of GDP, 8.8%, is likely unsustainable in the long term without significant economic adjustments or continued external aid. It also implies a shift of resources from civilian sectors, potentially affecting social programs or infrastructure development. While ensuring immediate military superiority and operational capacity, this level of spending is a strategic burden that necessitates a rapid resolution of conflicts or a fundamental re-evaluation of national priorities to ensure long-term economic stability. Israel's military doctrine is fundamentally shaped by its unique security challenges and a proactive approach to defense. Central to this is the Begin doctrine, which asserts Israel's right to prevent regional adversaries from acquiring nuclear weapons, thereby justifying preemptive strikes. This doctrine has been invoked in recent operations, such as Operation Rising Lion against Iran, which involved large-scale preemptive strikes. The Israel Defense Forces, IDF, views 2025 as a defined year of war, maintaining an intense operational tempo across multiple arenas. A heavy focus is placed on two primary fronts. Gaza, the strategy aims to defeat Hamas, secure the release of remaining hostages, and maintain a security zone. The IDF plans to remain in conquered areas to prevent the resurgence of terrorism, handling cleared areas according to the Rafah model. Northern Front, Lebanon, operations continue to remove threats posed by Hezbollah, including striking targets and maintaining a forward defense zone. Iran. Countering threats from Iran is a key strategic objective involving direct strikes on nuclear facilities, military infrastructure, and leadership. Israel's Begin doctrine and its multi-front war strategy emphasize proactive, preemptive strikes against perceived threats, particularly Iran's nuclear program. While aiming for national security, this doctrine inherently carries a high risk of escalation and regional destabilization. The Begin doctrine means Israel will not wait for an attack if it perceives an existential threat, especially regarding nuclear proliferation. This leads to deep penetration strikes into sovereign territories which are inherently escalatory. The multi-front strategy acknowledges the interconnectedness of threats from Hamas, Hezbollah, and Iran, but also means Israel is simultaneously engaged on multiple fronts, straining resources and increasing the likelihood of miscalculation. Israel's doctrine prioritizes immediate security concerns, but its proactive nature means it is often the initiator of significant military actions that can trigger wider regional responses, contributing to a cycle of violence and instability. Israel's ground forces are characterized by a focus on advanced, indigenously developed armored vehicles and precision artillery, reflecting a doctrine centered on protecting personnel and delivering precise firepower in complex operational environments. Main battle tanks, MBTs. The core of Israel's armored fleet consists of approximately 400 Merkava Mark IV M tanks in active service, with an additional 200 stored. The IDF also operates Merkava Mark IV and has about 700 Merkava Mark III tanks in storage. These tanks are of Israeli origin, known for their emphasis on crew protection. Armored personnel carriers, APCs. Israel operates 1,360 APCs. This includes about 500 active M113S, with 5,000 in storage, which are being phased out and repurposed for logistical missions. More advanced, heavy armored personnel carriers include approximately 100 IDF Sayeret, Nagmachon, Nakpadon, and Nakpuma. Critically, Israel has around 290 Nemer APCs in service, with plans for 531 by 2027, and the Eitan Armored Fighting Vehicle APC. Both Nemer and Eitan are equipped with the Iron Fist Active Protection System, APS. The emphasis on APS and heavy APCs indicates a strategy focused on minimizing casualties in dense, asymmetric combat environments and ensuring the survivability of armored formations. The shift from M113S to more protected platforms like Nemer and Eitan underscores this priority. Artillery, self-propelled howitzers. The IDF operates 250 M109 DOA 155 mm self-propelled howitzers, which are to be replaced by the Sigma 155 but will remain in reserve. It also has 36 M107 175 mm and 36 M110 203 mm self-propelled howitzers in storage. Towed howitzers. Israel has 40 modernized M46 155 mm howitzers, 50 M68 M71 155 mm howitzers, and 81 M839P/M 845P 155 mm howitzers, all in storage. Mortars. Its mortar inventory includes the Cardam SP 120 mm self-propelled mortar, 650 Soltum M65 120 mm mortars, and 18 Soltum M66 160 mm mortars in storage. Multiple launch rocket systems, MLRS, ballistic missiles. The arsenal includes 50 LR-160 160 mm MLRs in storage, 30 M270 Menatets 270 mm MLRs in service, 18 stored, the Pulse 306 mm MLRs, the extended range artillery rocket Extra with a 150 kilometers range, and the Laura Theater quasi-ballistic missile. Special Forces. Israel possesses highly capable Special Forces units, Sayeret 13, the Israeli Navy's elite Special Operations Unit, specializing in sea-to-land incursions, counterterrorism, sabotage, intelligence gathering behind enemy lines, and vessel boarding. Unit 669, the IDF's primary combat rescue unit, tasked with airborne rescue and extraction of soldiers and civilians. Maglin, an elite unit specializing in operating behind enemy lines using advanced technologies. Duvdevan, focuses on undercover counterterrorism and intelligence gathering. Yahalom, specializes in demolitions, bomb disposal, maritime sabotage, obstacle breaching, and tunnel destruction. Israel's ground forces are designed for high-intensity urban and asymmetric warfare, prioritizing protection and precision. This contrasts with Iran's larger but less technologically advanced ground forces, creating a significant qualitative gap in conventional ground combat. The Israeli Air Force, IAF, is a highly advanced and capable aerial warfare branch of the Israel Defense Forces, known for its precision operations and strategic air superiority. The IAF comprises 34,000 active personnel and 55,000 reserve personnel, operating a total of 608 aircraft. Aircraft inventory: F-35I Adir. The IAF operates 45 F-35I stealth multi-role fighters, with an additional 30 on order. These aircraft are central to Israel's air superiority, known for their advanced technology and precision capabilities. F-15 Eagle. The fleet includes 66 F-15A/C multi-role fighters and 66 F-15E Strike Eagle variants. Additionally, 25 F-15IA Eagle II are on order. F-16 Fighting Falcon. The IAF maintains a substantial fleet of 174 F-16C/1 multi-role fighters. Helicopters. The helicopter fleet includes 48 AH-64 Apache attack helicopters, 49 Sikorsky UH-60 utility helicopters, and 22 Sikorsky CH-53 heavy lift helicopters, with 12 more CH-53S on order. Tankers. For aerial refueling, Israel operates 7 Boeing 707 tankers, has 8 KC-46 Pegasus on order, and 7 KC-130 Hercules, AEW and C, airborne early warning and control. The IAF utilizes 2 Boeing 707S, modified with ELM 2075 Falcon ESA radar, and 2 Gulfstream G550ES equipped with IAI ELW 2085 radar, with 1 more G550 on order. Air defense systems. Israel employs a sophisticated multi-layered missile defense system designed to intercept a wide range of projectiles, from short-range rockets to ballistic missiles. Key components include Iron Dome, a short-range rocket defense system; David's Sling, a medium-range rocket defense system; Arrow, an anti-ballistic missile system; Arrow 2 and Arrow 3 variants developed with US funding and in collaboration with Boeing; Spider, an air defense system; Iron Beam, a high-energy laser weapon system family, 450 mm, 250 mm light beam, designed for defense against short-range rockets, missiles, and drones. The effectiveness of these systems was demonstrated in their high interception rates during recent Iranian missile attacks. US ground-based air defense systems also provided assistance in these interceptions. Israel's Air Force, equipped with advanced US-made stealth fighters and a comprehensive multi-layered air defense system, provides a decisive qualitative advantage over Iran. This allows for both offensive projection and robust homeland defense. The F-35I provides stealth, advanced sensors, and precision strike capabilities, enabling deep penetration into defended airspace. The F-15S and F-16S, while not 4+ generation, remain highly capable. This air power, coupled with a multi-layered air defense system designed to intercept various threats, allows Israel to project power offensively while effectively defending its territory. The success in intercepting Iranian missile attacks demonstrates the efficacy of this system, often with US assistance. The Iron Beam laser indicates future proofing against drone and rocket threats. This air superiority and robust air defense are central to Israel's military doctrine, enabling preemptive strikes and significantly mitigating Iran's primary asymmetric threat, missiles and UAVs. It is a key factor in the overall balance of power. As of 2025, it operates 59 active naval units, submarines. The Navy includes 6 submarines comprising 3 Dolphin-class and 3 Dolphin II-class hulls. These German-built submarines are crucial for strategic deterrence and intelligence gathering. Israel is also set to acquire a new batch of German-built attack boats, the Dakar-class, in the 2030 S corvettes. The fleet features 15 corvettes, including 4 SAR 6 class, 3 SAR 5 class, and 8 SAR 4.5 class hulls. The SAR 4.5 class vessels are officially categorized as missile boats and were upgraded from the SAR 4 class in the late 1990s. Offshore patrol vessels, OPVs. Israel operates 38 OPVs, which include Sup.Dvorah 3, Sup.Dvorah 2, Dvorah Shaldag, and Defender hulls. Israel's Ministry of Defense has initiated the Reshef-class corvette program, procuring 5 new vessels to be built locally by Israel shipyards, with some hull modules fabricated overseas by a U.S. shipbuilder. These new corvettes are designed to replace the aging Sa'ar 4.5 ships, which have been in service for 4 decades. The Reshef class will feature advanced stealth capabilities to reduce radar cross-section, enhanced air defense systems, and multi-domain warfare capabilities. Their armament is expected to include a Leonardo OTO 7660 SR gun, a Rafael Sea Dome point defense missile system with 4 10-cell modules, 8 Gabriel V anti-ship missiles, and potentially loitering munition launchers. Israel's Navy is designed as a clandestine quick-reaction patrol, deterrence and strike force, with a focus on coastal defense, missile boats and submarines. Unlike Iran, which has a significant coastline and a need to project power in the Persian Gulf, Israel's naval focus is primarily on protecting its Mediterranean coastline, securing maritime trade routes, and conducting covert operations. Submarines are critical for strategic deterrence, potentially nuclear-capable, and intelligence gathering. The new Reshef-class corvettes enhance air defense and multi-mission capabilities, reflecting the evolving threats in the eastern Mediterranean, including from drones and anti-ship missiles. While not designed for blue water power projection, Israel's Navy is highly capable in its operational theater, providing critical defense, intelligence, and deterrence functions, particularly against potential threats from Iran's naval forces or proxies in the Red Sea Mediterranean. Air-to-air missiles, Shafrir, Darby, and Python. Naval anti-ship missiles, Gabriel air-to-surface missiles, Popeye AGM-142, and the Delilah cruise missile/anti-radiation missile. Ballistic missiles, the Laura Theater ballistic missile and the Jericho medium-range ballistic missile. The Jericho missile is widely believed to be Israel's nuclear deterrent, providing a second strike capability and serving as a critical component of its ambiguity nuclear policy. Anti-tank rockets and missiles, Matador, B-300, and the shoulder-launched multi-purpose assault weapon. Defensive missile systems, these are integral to Israel's multi-layered air defense architecture as detailed in the Air Force section. They are designed to intercept projectiles ranging from short-range rockets to ballistic missiles fired from various sources including Gaza, Lebanon, Syria, Iraq, Yemen, and Iran. Israel's missile capabilities underscore its emphasis on precision-guided munitions for offensive strikes and robust defensive systems against incoming threats. The Jericho ballistic missile provides a strategic deterrence capability. Israel's offensive missiles are designed for precision strikes against high-value targets, supporting its preemptive doctrine. On the defensive side, its multi-layered air and missile defense systems are specifically designed to counter the diverse range of missile and rocket threats from Iran and its proxies. Israel's missile capabilities, both offensive and defensive, reinforce its qualitative military edge and its strategic deterrence posture, directly countering Iran's primary asymmetric threat and enabling its proactive defense doctrine. Israel has positioned itself as a global leader in cybersecurity, with a comprehensive national strategy aimed at defending its critical infrastructure and fostering innovation. The Israel National Cyber Directorate released an updated national cybersecurity strategy for 2025-2028. This strategy outlines several core objectives: defending critical infrastructure across sectors such as energy, transportation, and healthcare; advancing public-private cooperation to enhance national cyber resilience; expanding cyber capacity through talent development, research and development, and international collaboration; maintaining Israel's global leadership in cybersecurity innovation. A central element of this strategy is the Cyberdome concept, which envisions a multi-layered, dynamic, and proactive defense system leveraging extensive data processing and advanced artificial intelligence capabilities. This robust defense infrastructure includes scaling threat detection, enhancing incident response mechanisms, and establishing real-time information sharing and early warning systems. The strategy also emphasizes expanding cybersecurity coverage to the civilian sector, including small and mid-size enterprises, municipalities, and healthcare institutions. Internationally, Israel actively seeks collaboration with like-minded democracies on shared cybersecurity challenges and norms development. Furthermore, it is investing in advanced technologies such as AI-driven cyber tools, secure-by-design systems, and quantum-resistant encryption. Israel's national cybersecurity strategy, exemplified by the Cyber Dome concept, demonstrates a proactive, integrated, and technologically advanced approach to cyber defense, positioning it as a global leader and a formidable opponent in the cyber domain. The Cyber Dome concept implies a holistic, multi-layered defense that integrates intelligence, detection, and response across government, military, and civilian sectors. The emphasis on AI-driven tools and R&D ensures Israel stays ahead of evolving threats. This proactive and integrated defense aims to neutralize Iranian cyber operations and protect critical national assets, while also potentially supporting offensive cyber operations. The focus on public-private cooperation and civilian sector protection recognizes the interconnectedness of national cyber resilience. Israel's robust and innovative cyber capabilities are a significant qualitative advantage, allowing it to defend against and potentially disrupt Iranian cyber attacks, thereby mitigating one of Iran's key asymmetric strengths. Israel employs a highly sophisticated and often aggressive approach to unconventional warfare and special operations, frequently integrating these capabilities with its air power and cyber warfare assets. Israel has a documented track record of bold, innovative operations, which include cyber attacks, targeted assassinations, and complex deception campaigns. Recent operations. In June 2025, Israeli commandos and Mossad agents reportedly infiltrated Iran ahead of airstrikes to attack air defense systems and radars with drones from inside the country. This demonstrates a sophisticated multi-domain approach to preemptive action, aiming to minimize risk to Israeli pilots and maximize the effectiveness of subsequent conventional strikes. Israel has conducted direct attacks on Iranian nuclear sites and has been involved in the assassination of nuclear scientists. Israel has maintained a steady stream of surgical strikes, including operations in October and April 2024, which reportedly destroyed much of Iran's advanced air defense network. Israel's special operations capabilities are executed by highly trained units such as Sayeret Matkal, Sayeret 13, Maglan, Duvdevan, and Yahalom. Israel's use of special forces and covert operations, often integrated with air power and cyber capabilities, for deep penetration strikes and targeted assassinations, demonstrates a highly sophisticated and aggressive approach to unconventional warfare. The reported use of internal infiltration and drones to soften Iranian air defenses before larger airstrikes demonstrates a sophisticated multi-domain approach to preemptive action. Targeted assassinations of nuclear scientists aim to set back Iran's nuclear program by removing expertise, complementing kinetic strikes. This strategy is highly effective against dispersed and hardened targets that are difficult to destroy conventionally. Israel's unconventional warfare capabilities provide a critical asymmetric advantage, allowing it to operate in denied areas, disrupt adversary programs, and shape the battlefield before or during larger engagements, putting significant pressure on Iran's strategic assets and leadership. Strengths. Israel possesses a significant qualitative military edge, particularly in its advanced technology. This is evident in its air force, which includes cutting-edge aircraft like the F-35I, F-15 and F-16 variants, along with sophisticated multi-layered air defense systems. Its robust air defense capabilities are highly effective against diverse missile and rocket threats. Israel also boasts advanced cyber capabilities, underpinned by a comprehensive national strategy and continuous innovation in cyber defense. Its sophisticated special operations forces are capable of conducting deep, integrated, and covert missions. A strong indigenous defense industry allows for the development and modification of advanced equipment. Furthermore, Israel maintains a high mobilization capacity, enabling it to rapidly call up large reserve forces when needed. Weaknesses. Despite its strengths, Israel faces several inherent weaknesses. It has a significantly smaller active manpower pool compared to Iran, relying heavily on its reserve forces. The prolonged nature of recent conflicts and high defense spending are creating significant economic and societal strains impacting reservists' lives and the national budget. Israel's small landmass makes it geographically vulnerable to mass missile attacks, even with advanced defenses, as successful penetrations can have disproportionate impacts. The nation remains heavily dependent on the United States for advanced military equipment and substantial financial assistance. Lastly, its limited strategic depth due to its proximity to adversaries means that conflicts can quickly become existential threats. Israel's military strategy is built on leveraging technological superiority and precision to overcome its quantitative disadvantage in manpower and geographic limitations. Israel's small size and proximity to multiple adversaries mean it cannot afford a war of attrition based on sheer numbers. Instead, it relies on a qualitative edge. Advanced air power for rapid, decisive strikes, multi-layered air defense to protect its limited territory, and sophisticated intelligence cyber capabilities to preempt threats. This allows it to project power disproportionately and minimize the impact of mass attacks. This strategy enables Israel to maintain regional deterrence and conduct effective operations despite being outnumbered. However, it also means a high reliance on continuous technological innovation and external support, and any significant degradation of its high-tech assets could have disproportionate consequences. Israel's military strength and strategic posture are profoundly shaped by its external alliances, most notably its special relationship with the United States. The United States is Israel's most critical strategic partner. This relationship is anchored in a recurring 10-year Foreign Military Financing Memorandum of Understanding, MOU. From 1948 to 2019, the U.S. provided over $34 billion in economic assistance. The U.S. offers a total annual package of military goods, services, and cooperative programs amounting to $4.5 billion. Beyond financial and equipment aid, U.S.-led security alliances played a crucial role in thwarting a massive Iranian missile assault on April 13, 2024. Furthermore, U.S. ground-based air defense systems and Navy destroyers actively assist in shooting down Iranian missiles, demonstrating direct operational support. Regional architecture. The U.S. actively encourages Israel to align more closely with other Western-aligned Arab countries in a new regional security architecture. The United States is Israel's most critical strategic partner, providing not only advanced military capabilities and financial assistance, but also crucial intelligence sharing and direct operational support, which is vital for Israel's qualitative military edge and its ability to confront Iran. U.S. foreign military financing allows Israel to acquire cutting-edge platforms like the F-35I and critical defense systems like Arrow. Beyond equipment, the U.S. provides intelligence, logistical support, and direct operational assistance, as seen in the interception of Iranian missiles. This partnership reduces the economic burden on Israel and enhances its strategic depth and deterrence capabilities, particularly against Iran's growing missile and nuclear threats. While Israel possesses significant indigenous capabilities, the U.S. partnership is an indispensable force multiplier that enables Israel to maintain its qualitative military superiority and pursue its proactive defense doctrine in a highly volatile region. Any perceived weakening of this partnership could profoundly impact Israel's strategic calculus. Like, share, and subscribe to Family Video for more analysis.